Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's time! We have patch notes for Burning Springs public test server release. Let's dive in. That's exciting. That's the moment I was waiting for. More details, and yes, we'll be playing the public test server soon after I install it. So here we go. A new region of the map is opening for those with enough grit to cross the Point Pleasant Bridge. You will be traveling westward towards Burning Springs. Taking place in rural Ohio, it's our largest map expansion to Fallout 76 and it's available for testing on the public test server, short PTS, right now. Prepare to become one of the meanest bounty hunters around, as the Burning Springs update introduces bounty hunting to your Fallout 76 experience. A major new piece of content here to give you the opportunity to find and eliminate some of the area's largest threats. We are extremely excited to share that the Ghoul from the Fallout TV show on Amazon Prime will be joining us in Burning Springs, voiced by Walton Goggins himself. The Ghoul will be your guide in all things bounty hunting. I'm guessing that's the perfect person for the job. The main questline for Burning Springs is just the start of your story in this new region, planned as the beginning chapter for a story that spans multiple updates. This quest works as an introduction to characters that you will end up spending more time with down the line. Oh, that's very interesting. With a new questline for you to complete, 2 new public events, the introduction of bounty hunting, plus a lot of additional content including new fish and a local legend to catch. And I'm honest here with you, I never cared about this part, but some people really like it, so why not? Burning Springs is our largest update since Wastelanders back in 2020. How to participate in public test server, we already know that. You need to be on PC, you need to be on Steam, and you need to own Fallout 76. A new region to explore, Burning Springs. Burning Springs, a region of southeastern Ohio, rocked not only by the nuclear destruction of the bombs dropping, but also the environmental poisoning from the local Abraxodine chemical plant. The area is now a desolate and barren wasteland with poisonous water and a dust storm coating everything in a toxin known as rust. Who would ever want to call this land home? The Rust King is who would. A super mutant with just as much brains as Brawn, the Rust King is the unrelenting and unforgiving ruler of Burning Springs. He has twisted the land into his cruel kingdom, where the only rule is might makes right. Like the rule, players will cross paths with this monstrous monarch during the new questline. He will task the player with proving their worth and braving the wilds of his wasteland. While barren, Burning Springs still holds pockets of life. Highway Town serves as a pit stop for the last of humanity. Built on a section of elevated highway, players will be able to rest and resupply here. Highway Town serves as the region's new social hub and a last resort for survivors. Speaking of which, the Last Resort Saloon at the end of town also serves up bounty hunt contracts. When you unlock the location, you will be able to fast travel directly to the saloon for maximum bounty hunt efficiency. I like that. Players can wander into Burning Springs by crossing the bridge in Point Pleasant. The questline can be started by tuning into the Ohio distress signal once they've reached level 30. Bounty hunting. Mosey down the Last Resort Saloon in Highway Town if you are looking to put your gun to work. The Ghoul has set up shop there, providing piles of bounties to plunder. To start a grand hunt, just pick up one of the posters of the table. There's plenty to go around, so you can repeat this activity to your heart's content. Each time you start a grand hunt, a random location in Burning Springs will be chosen, and a mutation will be applied to your target. Watch out, though, Because these mutations are contagious, enemies near your target will also benefit from the effects of the mutation. Plan accordingly to take out your target without getting overwhelmed. Adjust your build to counteract their mutation or just go for the classic stealth approach. It seems to be confirmed stealth will work, which is awesome. If you are lucky, a Grand Hunt target might drop a premium bounty poster. This will allow you to start a head hunt, an extra challenging bounty hunt in the form of a public event. Note, these are granted through the quest rewards and not found on the body itself. I kind of like the system. Okay, you do the grant level to get a higher level one as a reward. I kind of like that. We don't need any nuclear card, anything like that, no new currency, that's fine. Just place your poster on the bounty board outside of the saloon to send the word wide. All players on the server will be alerted to show up to your aid when you do. Only one headhunt can be active at a time, though, so be sure to join in any actives once before trying to start your own. There's dozens of unique headhunt targets across a handful of locations. Each has a unique loadout and poses protecting them. Some with pretty wild and weird skills too. If you got an itchy trigger finger and caps to spare, the ghoul would be more than happy to part with a premium poster for the right price. Oh, so you can... That's a cap sync! Oh, that's awesome! So we'll be able to buy the premium ones with caps. I need that. I have caps and nothing to do with them. Players will be able to track which headhunts they've completed from their challenges and earn a variety of unique rewards for doing so. Speaking of loot, bounty hunting is primed to be the premier path for legendary item hunters. Grand Hunt targets will initially appear as 1-star legendary enemies. As you complete more, they will eventually make their way towards 2 and 3-star. And where is the 4? Please do the 4. Headhunt targets will always appear as 3-star legendaries and are flanked by a pair of 2-star pose members. But most importantly, headhunts have a chance to drop items with new 1, 2, and 3-star legendary effects. Some of these will offer special bonuses for ghoul or human players. New legendary mods, here we go! As mentioned above, you will be able to earn items containing new and exclusive to bounty hunting legendary mods. Note, numerical values are not being included here as they will be tuned throughout public test server. Also, unless stated otherwise, all armor mods apply to both standard armor and power armor pieces. Awesome. They all should apply to both. I don't understand why we have special ones for power armor. Power armor is already superior, doesn't need to have special super superior legendary mods. New 1-star mods. Feral, melee weapon. Kills make you more feral. Oh, that's quite interesting. Snipers, range weapon. Gain bonus damage to weak points while aiming down sights. Adrenal for weapon. Damage per kill while on a kill streak. Adrenal for armor. Damage resistance while on a kill streak. Lucid for weapon. Increased damage based on how full your feral sanity meter is. Lucid for armor. Increased damage resistance based on how full your feral sanity meter is. So it seems like opposite to Overeaters, as Overeaters was locked out from ghouls, so that's good that ghouls are getting something back. New 2-star mods. Pickpocketers, melee weapon. Kills have a chance to award a small amount of caps. Painkiller for armor. Gain half regen based on your kill streak. Rushing for armor. Gain AP regen based on your kill streak. Elementalists for armor. All resistances increased. And fierce armor only, not power armor. Fortify limp resistance while on a kill streak, most likely supposed to be. That makes sense, not for power armor, as power armor gives immunity for all limps. New 3-star mods. Glowing for weapon. Kills grant a small amount of rats. Oh, this one is finally something unique and very good. This one. The other one's not particularly unique and needed, which may be a little bit good news as we don't need to redo all our sets. Healthy for armor. Max health increased by X amount. Healthy may be good actually 3-star. Reflex for armor. Evade chance. Active for armor. Max AP is increased. Oh, this one may be strong. 2. Barbarian for melee. Strength per kill while on kill streak. Will that be stronger than just flat strength, depending how much it will give? As with all public test server features, the names, values, and even mods themselves are not guaranteed to make it to release. Please make sure to share your feedback on these mods in the Discord server. Maybe we could improve some of them. I can see some of them needing improvement. New public events, gearing up. Have you ever wanted to help a Deathclaw prepare for its debut in an arena deathmatch? Now's your chance! The Rust King requires a new combatant. Your job is to head over to the junkyard and help the Beast Master gather the scrap metal needed to armor up her latest tame Deathclaw. During this public event, you will fight alongside your Deathclaw in training against the Wasteland's wildest foes. Just be sure to keep the beast alive. It can die a glorious death in the arena if it doesn't survive the junkyard first. Remember, you can heal friendly NPCs using the Medic's legendary mod. Don't have one? Well, luckily a new unique weapon, the Steam Pike, comes with this pre-installed. You will have a chance to earn it alongside many other rewards by completing this event. Sinkhole solutions. Fires rage beneath the surface of burning springs, and natural gas deposits occasionally breach the surface near places where the ground has broken. Willow, a resident of Highway Town, needs your help culling rat scorpions and stingwings that have gathered around a highly volatile sinkhole. These creatures are causing issues for the residents of Highway Town, so we will need to head over to the aptly named Scorpion Lake to activate a Stompa device to draw them out of their dens. Your objective will be to destroy their dens, all while dodging pillars of fire and navigating a blinding sandstorm. Also, stick around to the end and learn why rat scorpions are an apex predator. Additional content. More fish. Assuming you can even find them, the watering holes around burning springs are poisonous and irradiated, but that doesn't mean there aren't new fish to catch. Explore this new zone and find new fish to add to your collections. Side quest, Dirty Laundry. Keep a sharp eye out for mysterious Abraxodine intel briefcases hidden all over burning springs. Return them to Body in the city of Athens to take part in the Dirty Laundry side quest. I already like this side quest. Unlike other collectibles, these briefcases appear in specific locations, once per player. You will have to search every nook and cranny to find all 150. That's so cool! Schoolyard rumors said there's 151. One hidden under a red track, but we are pretty sure that's made up. Good one. As you turn these cases in, you will help Body unravel the mystery of his missing daughter and earn unique Abraxodine-themed rewards along the way. You will earn a unique legendary weapon for completing the quest, which only requires finding about half of the total cases, but you will get even more powered up version if you find every last one. Closing Milepost 0. Goodbye, caravan. The bandits roaming Skyland Valley looking for caravans to rob have proved themselves to be dastardly threats to the Blue Ridge Caravan Company, scaring poor Bramin into going off track, leaving deliveries incomplete when Bramin is completely stuck. Bramin's getting stuck, that's the reason. Not very well maintained roads, not as much bandits. For now, Milepost Zero will be closing shop and moving their wares to other vendors across Highway Town, awaiting a time in the future when things might be a bit safer for their operations. The rewards from Milepost Zero are now spread across the wasteland. Plans for the Volt 63 laser carbine and mods have been moved to the weapon vendor Splint in Highway Town. Mac in Highway Town will sell the following items: rolled Persian rug and other stuff. Snow globes from Milepost Zero vendors will now be sold by Windy in Highway Town. She is a gold bullion vendor. Spooky Scourge will reward the leather Holsten outfit and hat, Ratcoat outfit and hat, and the Vault Girl, Vault Boy backpacks. Holiday Scourge will reward all the Skyline Valley specific snow globes. When Burning Springs releases in early December, all players who completed the Bump in the Road Caravan intro quest will receive the title Caravan Investor. Players will also be granted 2k gold bullion and a new pennant as well. Please note, these rewards will not be available during the PTS period. We believe that bounty hunting delivers on the same promise of on-demand content with legendary enemies and great rewards in a more succinct. I'm sorry, first I see this word. My bad, I will learn later what that means. And satisfying way. We love the Skyline Valley region and have some fun things in store for it for the future. New camp pet, Radhook. But, okay, I'm guessing that supplies will just disappear and everyone gets 2k gold bullion, so I don't know what I do with my 1000 supplies. The pet. One of the new creatures you will find in Burning Springs is the Radhook. They're tough and fiercely protective of their young, so if you get too close, expect to be attacked. What would happen if you brought one of you to your camp? You would probably have the most utterly disgusting pet this side of the Ohio River. During the public test server period, we would love to get your feedback on the Radhook camp pet. The Radhook bed item can be found in the Dwellers section of the workshop menu, and its nose ring is in the pet clothing section of the armor workbench. When Burning Spring releases, the Radhook camp pet will be purchasable in Atomic Shop. New seasonal weapon, Nitro Hand Cannon. A new weapon is entering the fray when Season 23 begins. But for this public test server, it will be available for testing thanks to the glorious PTS Weapon Locker. As a reminder, you can find the PTS Weapon Locker in front of Vault 76. The Nitro is a hand cannon that can be turned into a rifle through its mod, firing .50 rounds, but can be swapped to .308. The Nitro not only has an explosive effect, but a piercing effect too, really helping you send a message to anyone foolish enough to stand in your way. Make sure you share lots of feedback on this new weapon. We are excited to hear what you think. Emote wheel. Whether you are hitting your favorite emote at the Wandering Traveler, passing by in the Hulking Power Armor skin, or trying to convince a level 30 Vault Dweller to pick up the loot you just dropped for them, emoting is core to the Appalachian way of living. In the Burning Springs update, we are reorganizing emotes so that more emotes can be equipped at once. We are doing this by introducing two new categories, social and performance, removing the follow me and team up categories and placing most of their emotes into help and social, reorganizing the emotes in the miscellaneous so that more of them live in more appropriate categories like performance and taunt. With the work done here, you can now equip all your favorite emotes at once with little to no need to go into the Atomic Shop to swap them in and out. Gleaming Depths. Almost a year after its introduction. No, wait, I hope they're not closing it. Okay, let's keep reading. Gleaming Depths has proved to be an excellent place for players looking for an endgame challenge to push themselves and their builds to the limit. We are introducing a... Okay, I knew it. I was worried for a moment. Like, if they are closing it, that's what... Okay, they're not closing it. We are introducing a new weekly challenge for Gleaming Depths that can be completed by working through all stages of the raid. Your reward for doing so will be a 4-star legendary cache that contains a 4-star legendary item, armor, power armor, melee weapon, range weapon. Okay, that's quite cool. Why I was so worried when I started reading, because that was something similar when they closed the first raid, like 5-6 years ago. What was that, 2019? When the first raid was introduced and then retired quickly. I was worried, but luckily not. To go along with this new weekly challenge, we are also redistributing the raid rewards so that the farther you progress in Gleaming Depths, the more enticing the rewards will be. We know this may cause some disruption to your local EN06 farming group, and you can still farm him for experience, but it was never our intention to have one phase of the raiding experience be the source of some of the most coveted rewards in the game. They are nerfing the Guardian. They are nerfing the Guardian. That's a bad news. I don't know if they plan to do anything about people that farm exclusively Snake. As if you don't know, like using a mule account, you can farm Snake, and that's happening. Is that gonna change too? Or everyone just switches to Snake? Which I don't even know if it's acceptable farming solution, like Snake, or is it against any rules. It's not really an exploit. You are using second account, like a mule or a friend, to lock yourself on stage 5. I don't know how that is even classified. If you have any insight, let me know. Combat. There have been a lot of changes to combat since the Skyline Valley update was released last year. For Burning Springs, we are planning on slowing down to see how it all settles. Okay, that's fine. Changes were welcome, but it was a little bit overwhelming, so maybe my builds can last a little bit longer than 2 months until I need to redo them all over again. So the builds that I'm doing now will be up to date for the next update. This is nice, so I can keep working on more builds. We have also seen your feedback about the VAT changes that arrived in the Fallout 76 camp revamp update, and wanted to let you know that we will be making some adjustments during this public test server cycle. They're not ready yet, but stay tuned to future patch notes for more information. Yeah, making VATs, I hope they mean making VATs work more reliably rather than less. I hope that's what they meant. Perks, Bullet Shield. Remove rank 4. Is that means they slightly nerfed Bullet Shield? I think that's what it means. They nerfed Bullet Shield a little. Perks are now sorted into their own group in the status tab. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Is they like the status tab is kind of a mess. I need to be honest here. If not even counting the stat log bug, it's generally a mess. Improvement would be welcome. And those are all the patch notes. What do you think? What do you think? I know what you think about Guardian nerf. I agree with you. Like, there should be something available for solo players. Something to get 4 stars. If not the Guardian, then what? Give us something for those 4 stars. Something. There are solo players. I know it's a multiplayer game. There are solo players. They do exist. And they're not enemy of you, Bethesda. Solo players are not your enemy. Help them out a little. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching, and see you soon. If you want to see the story, see you live. If you don't want to see the story, see you a little bit later.